Good morning, thrifties. Happy Thursday to me. Happy Thrifting Thursday to you guys. We are here at the Restore. It is 8:54. They open at 9. And let me tell you, there is a line at the door already. I don't know if they're having a sale, but I will make sure to check before we shop today because that will decide whether I get things or not. I am coming off of that high of a Thrifting Thursdays last week. If you did not watch it, go check it out. It's a long one, but a good one. Probably my best thrifting week of all time thus far, I must say. So I have my expectations always high. I feel like it builds a week after week. So let's get in there and see what we can find today. No promises as far as clips because this store is tight and it's always hella crowded. Showing y'all the line. I'm in the very back. Crazy. But y'all, it was so worth it because home decor was 50% off. Look at this beautiful platter. These little cups were adorable from Linens and Things. Y'all remember Linens and Things? Look at these plastic Campbell's soup mugs. They were plastic, but they were so cute. This blue floral plate was gorgeous. If it fit my color scheme, it would definitely go on my plate wall. Loved these Christmas snowman plates, and y'all look how many they had. They had so many of them. I am on the hunt for some Christmas plates. These are just not fitting the vibe 100%, or I would have gotten them. Look how much they're going online for. That was a score crazy. Hopefully somebody got those. These little blue plates were so precious. Love that set. This strawberry plate is one of the Japanese stoneware plates. A lot of people go hard. They had one. This chip and dip platter set I thought was beautiful. It was made out of real clay. And then I was talking to a lady, so that's why the footage looks cray here, for this little Easter ceramic basket. Was adorable. This handheld, what is that, pepper or coffee grinder? I've seen a lot of those. This was really pretty. It was like a tea light holder, very different. You could tell it was like 70s vibe. I almost got this cornucopia. It was in my cart, but I ultimately put it back. And look at this sweet cross stitch Christmas thing. Y'all, I literally just blacked out in the Restore. Blacked out. I spent under $19 for everything you guys are going to see when I get home. It's so much stuff and I cannot. I am mind blown by this place and the finds that I found today. Are you joking? Goodwill can never. Me and the cashier were talking. She's so sweet. She was like, Goodwill be tripping, girl. I was like, I know. And let me say, I'm saying all that and I'm going to Goodwill, all right? Just to see. You can find some gems in there. Don't knock it, but they overall be tripping, yes, because when you compare it to this place, holy smokes. OMG. Home decor was 50% off. That should tell you something right there. Like last week, and they had so much stuff out today. It was unreal how much they had to choose from. Woo! Thrifting high for sure. Okay. I don't think we're going to live up to the expectations of the rest of the day, but I'm always wrong. So let's go. We're going to go to the Bougie Goodwill next because we went last Wednesday and we usually don't go on a Wednesday and it was next level. So I'm manifesting that into today. Bougie Goodwill, let's go. We've got these little sledding guys, little fellas. You see the price difference between this place and the Restore, right? It is different. So I've got to be very mindful. These Santa guys were cute, but again, the price when I know I can get it somewhere else. This candlestick holder was so expensive, but it was so heavy. So I guess it's worth something. These bowls look like the ones I got for Saint for his dog bowls for 50 cents at the Restore. Look at the price here. This chip and dip, a little silver tray platter thing was pretty, and look how much they're going for online. So justified, I guess, for the price there. But remember, I wish I would have gotten this so bad. It is a vintage Anchor Hocking orange juice jar, but it was missing the lid, but I could have got that. I should have picked that up. It was so cute. This covered pie dish was amazing and so huge. Like that was super nice. And this was a like camping tea kettle. It did have the matching cups as well. And it was a pretty good brand for the price there. I thought that was pretty neat. I'm on the hunt for a tea kettle, I've told you guys. This was like some cross stitch. I don't know what it was though, but it was a bundle. This is the grab bag section. Look at the vintage Christmas stuff I thought was super cute. And I wanted this so bad, but I could not pay the $8. Wait till y'all see what I got at the Restore. This, it looked like a monster, but it was supposed to be like a Thanksgiving windsock. And y'all know I love the windsocks, but I left him behind because he was just looking a little cray. This chicken lamp was missing the bulb and all, but I think it was only like $6. You could definitely do something different and repurpose it other than the lamp if it didn't work. And the clothes have been so good at Goodwill lately. Look at the pieces. You've got, what is that, Talbots I'm showing you atop. And then we have this Magellan fleece pullover for $6.99 in the women's section. I almost got this top. It's like that, I forgot that brand, but it is from like Stitch Fix, but it looked funky on me, so I left it behind, but it was $6. This really cool like laser black jacket with the little patchwork on it I thought was neat. We've got this Eddie Bauer like puffer jacket for $6.99. I mean, so many great finds for like such good prices. This is a Joy Spun Walmart Christmas PJ set for $2.99 for each piece. This Gap Disney collab pullover sweatshirt in the men's section for $6.99. Gymshark, y'all. Look at my workout ladies. They have Gymshark at the Goodwill. We got a few things. I'll show y'all with everything else. I made myself put a lot of things back. All right, I told y'all I go at the very end, I look at what's in my buggy and I'm like, do I actually need that? It really tore me up to put that chip and dip platter back, but it was $8, and being that I paid the price you're gonna see for one that's vintage at the freaking I couldn't justify it. I just couldn't. I didn't love it that much. Let's get to our regular Goodwill next, and we are gonna go to the food bank thrift today, and that'll be a wrap for day one. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This Goodwill, I don't know what's happening, but it's overflowing with a lot of nonsense right now. But they did have these like Hallmark ornaments in the front, and I don't remember the price there, if it said $2.99 or $7.99, but they'd be tripping on the prices with some of this stuff. But they had lots of cookie jars. Look at the Santa one. And then also this very vintage snowman one. It was very non-traditional Christmas, I thought. I was looking for the price. I'm like, where the hell is it? On his head. But nonetheless, I thought he was cute. And then they had some adorable stocking hangers. I've been seeing stocking hangers everywhere. Don't pay full price. Almost got this guy from World Market. So cute, but I left it behind. And look at these cups. I thought were so whimsical. Love those, but y'all know nobody likes to be gifted a cup, especially teachers. Don't do that, okay? We've got this set of glasses were super pretty, and then somebody was over their Target bird Christmas collect. Look at all these Target Christmas birds. Somebody was like, I'm sick of this. I'm donating them all. I feel bad for them because now they're homeless. We've got these Martha Stewart ornaments. So many ornaments. Nice ornaments, y'all, for the price. Don't pay full price for ornaments either. Go to your thrift and see what they have. Look at this beautiful, like crystal frosted forest bowl. Was so nice. And then this was giving cottagecore grandma 90s. Love it. Y'all, I had to put this in slow motion. This guy was how much? $4.99. Wait, when I flip this over, I like to die. Someone picked it up the next day, obviously. Williams Sonoma for $5 a casserole dish. Not my vibe. You know I would have picked that up, girl. Dang, that was a find for sure. Then they had these homemade like ceramic Halloween trinket things. They were kind of scary, okay? Not gonna lie. And then we've got some clothes, a Columbia little vest. Really cute for that price. Thrifties, this Goodwill was a bust. What's that about? I almost got that World Market Christmas tree like mug with the topper for $2.99. Again, like why is that $3? That should be $1 at Goodwill. I don't know. I almost got that for my sister, but I got her something at the restore that's a million times better. So I was like, girl, leave that behind and get your booty to the food bank thrift. And that's where we're going next. Are y'all ready for this? Look at all of these vintage, like Walmart, Kmart, long sleeve shirts. I mean, memories, right? Oh my gosh, I should have picked up this snowflake one. What was I thinking? I am looking for some, just none of them fit the bill today. Look at this cardinal white stag from Walmart back in the day vest. Are you joking? For $6. I hope somebody got that. This sweater was absolutely incredible for the season for $15. And then these little bears, they're like hugging. Oh my gosh, so sweet for $9. They also had like this zip up sparkly red number for $6. Love that guy. And then look at this muumuu. This Lands End muumuu for $9. If it wasn't long sleeve, I would have got it, but I was like, I'd be sweat beat down in that. Can't get that. This was a cake platter, but it, you know, they got the brie on there. How pretty is that with the poinsettias? This mock to a cross stitch plate. Very nice. $50 for this 34-piece Christmas plate set. Again, I'm on the hunt, but being after we go into the restore, we're not paying $50, girl. But damn, that's a really nice set, and all the pieces are there. That's rare. Again, with the stocking holders, these were $6. Look at all of them, the whole collection for your whole family right there. So nice. These little rocking horse winds were really cute. I didn't see a price on those. Love this cheese tray, but it was $12. I think that's a little pricey. This hand towel was $2. Very cute. And I love all these different trays. But again, being that I got one at the Restore, you're going to see, y'all, it's going to blow your mind with the price. This bedding was $10. If it would have been bigger, I would have got that. Love the holly. Love this flag for outside. You know, I'm a sucker for the flag. $6 for the snowman. And then we have a cross stitch bundle bag with all kinds of vintage stuff. Super cool for $5. I should have got this sign. Look at this sled, Merry Christmas. That was like so 90s cottagecore grandma for $8. I should have got that. And I should have got these books to put on my table. Look at the Southern Living, like the 2001 recipes. That one's 2008. So cute. If they're there, I might get them next time I go, but I doubt it. This taters and onion bin for $25, I like to lost my mind because I love these things. If I didn't buy that table that off of Facebook Marketplace where I'm putting my stuff, I would have gotten something like that. My Coca-Cola collectors, look at this little sign, and then tablecloth. Goods acquired. Let's get home and do a day one haul. Day one, let's get into it. We're gonna start what we got from the Restore. Again, I spent a whopping total of $18.36 for everything you're gonna see here at the Restore, which just blows my mind when I got all this for $18.36 and you go into Goodwill and it's never under like $25, I feel. It's crazy. I had some conversations with some people about Goodwill in multiple stores today. They really need to get it together. And I feel you guys is pain out there that have the prices are like worse than mine. And mine are starting to get a little crazy from what I'm seeing as well. Starting off strong, okay, I'm always looking for a wax warmer, like the plug-in ones that go on the wall with just like one little cube. I'm always looking for them, but they can be like $20 up, you know? And I saw this guy and I was like, he could be cute for all year. And remember, everything you're seeing that I hauled was 50% off. So they had two of these little like rustic pig guys. I like the brown detail on it. It was $3, which made it $1.50. It's brand new. It's brand new. You can't go wrong with that. So I'm gonna use that after Christmas. I figure for $1.50, it had to go in the cart. Then I got some plates. Again, 50% off. Your girl was like living her best life. I thought this plate was beautiful. It has a chip in it. It was the only one they had, and I really liked it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got the pretty gold brown detail. It's got the floral pattern in the middle. And you can tell it's old as hell. It was marked for $1, so I got it for 50 cents. But for my future plate wall here, I thought it would be really pretty and I can hide it, you know, when I have the little stand, the little chip right there. 50 cents immediately. Yeah. Not the same plate I got last week, but very similar to the one that I used for my dish soap. This one was 75 cents, so I got it half. I mean, are you joking? I got this to go under my glass hurricanes with some of the brass. If I have them sitting over here, the air conditioning vent hits it and it like makes the wax like go wild and go everywhere. And I want it to be able to hit on this versus like it's a hot mess in this one little spot that I'm trying to put a freaking candle. So I got that for that purpose. And also this little guy I thought was so sweet. I got for 25 cents. I love the floral detail on it. It's just so pretty to me. It looks like old as hell. I can't wait to take the tag off and see. But for $1, yes please. So that's my dishware I got today. Still on the hunt for vintage plates. Oh my gosh, I have so many like in my eBay cart. It's unreal, but I'm refraining. I'm trying to refrain. I may purchase a set for Christmas because it's still not that expensive, you know, but I know I can get them cheaper at other places, but I'm being impatient with the plates for us to use all year, but I love that set I got last week. You guys know I'm looking to get 2 other particular sets to go with it. Wish me luck. I've mentioned to you guys, when you see silver, just get it. Just get this, unless it's like crazy priced at Goodwill. But if you're in a place and you're like, damn, should I get this or not? And it's reasonably priced, get it, okay? Because it's worth a lot of money and it just makes everything look old and like in a good way. You know what I mean? I refrained, okay? They had 4 pieces. I picked up 2. I left the other ones behind. And let me tell you, I looked them up on Google Lens and they're going for lots of money, but these are the ones that came home with me. So this massive tray was marked $4, so I got it for $2. And it's got like the actual like sticker still on it and everything. It's got some wear on. Y'all know I like that. I like the black and the tarnished look. And I love the intricate design on it, and it's massive. $2 for silver? Shut your mouth. And then this, I almost, look, y'all, look at this tray with the handles. Look how massive it is. It was marked $8. I got it for $4. Looked it up, all legit, beautiful. So I'm thinking I might put this on my coffee table in the living room versus like the wicker one that we've had, and it will just elevate and look really pretty. Maybe, not sure yet. Or use it for like when we have a party or whatever, and you know, clean it obviously, and put like a bunch of snacks and stuff. I don't know, but for $4, yeah. 2 Christmas things. One random that came home with me because it was 50 cents. Is this just basic tin? You know, Dollar Tree, $1.25, $1.50, however much? No, girl, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna wash this. I make lots of like snacks and cookies and stuff for the season and gift or whatever. I'm gonna take whatever somebody had on there, but I thought that was cute. I love the colors of it, and again, 50 cents. Y'all, this was the find, and this is the reason why I did not get that chip and dip platter at the Bougie Goodwill, because of this. Now, I have not even opened it to see if I'm like stupid after the fact of like, girl, you should have opened it to see if it's legit, what's in there. But it is a Anchor Hocking, okay? I'm gonna take, they had this old furniture sticker on here. Anchor Hocking Christmas tray with Santa on it that says Merry Christmas on the top and the bottom with the holly. Are you joking? Okay, this guy was marked $8, so I got it for $4. And let's open it up and see what it's all about. It's still in the freaking original box. Are you joking? Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Are you joking? Are you freaking kidding me right now? I mean, yes, I mentioned to y'all last week that everything I have is like Dollar Tree cheapy as far as Christmas. I really invest in the spooky stuff, but I don't in Christmas. And I'm like, I'm seeing all this gorgeous stuff for like no money. Throw that Dollar Tree stuff out and replace it with the good. Man, what a find on this in the original box. I mean, that just like blew my mind, but y'all stay tuned. There's still gonna be stuff at the restore. We're not done. Under $19, we're still going. I got 2 baskets. I always tell you guys never pay full price for a basket. I've been donating to our local blessing box. I'm gonna get into this in another video, not the thrift, so watch my grocery hauls because I'm gonna be talking about them every single week there. But I got such amazing response on our local Facebook group page about the blessing box, and I just sparked me and motivated me to do even more for this next upcoming week. So I want to put some baskets in there to where I can put some fresh fruit. I can put little envelopes with like, you know, gravy packets and then protein powder. That's a big hit in the box that I've been donating. So I got this little basket was $1.25, so I got it half off to put, like I said, like gravy packets and protein powder packets and stuff like that in it for it displayed rather than just be like laying over in a hot mess. I want it to look nice and organized for people that go and shop the pantry. So I got that. This basket is perfect condition for 75 cents, like stupid. And the other basket has gems in it. It's holding it. So let me show you what's in this basket, and then I'll show you the basket, obviously. If y'all watched last week's video when we went to the food bank thrift, I showed y'all the Arby's, Libby's glasses and talked about how like they brought me back. My sister and I have been talking about them before I have even been shopping, and they had them at the restore today. They had a set at 8. Y'all, wait until you see this. Show you one. Okay, so these are the ones I showed y'all. Look at the little bow on the stem. Shut your mouth. And the holly, it's got the gold rim is come off of some of these. I mean, they're old.Ey're from the 80s. They were marked $1. I got each of these for 50 cents. They were selling the set of 4 or whatever at the food bank thrift for what? $12, $15. I can't remember how much where. They were still there today. Nobody's bought them. 50 cents a piece. I got all 8 that they had because, let me show you guys, they're in the basket. That's how I hauled them in. I got all 8 that they had. That is absolutely insane to me, and they are perfect condition. I got 4 for myself for us to have for the season, and I got 4 from my sister since we've been talking about it, and she's the one that brought it up, so I know she's gonna die when she sees these. And being that I got them for 50 cents each, I just could not believe that at all. Here's the basket. The basket was 75 cents as well. I love how it's big and long. It's got the handles on the side, and I plan on putting like fresh fruit and vegetables vegetables in this, so I want to put some, I need to get a bigger basket to be honest with you, but like apples and bananas, and then tomorrow I'm going to be on the hunt for a like much bigger basket because I want to put potatoes and some other veggie stuff in the blessing box for some fresh fruit options. That's a big hot ticket, is bread and freshness versus just like a can of soup, you know? So that's my plan. But oh my gosh, that is, y'all, that's everything. Everything I showed y'all, it's taken this whole time, 10 freaking minutes, under $19. The Restore is the poo. If you have a Habitat for Humanity Restore, Google search it and see if you do. Go and frequent it because you can get stuff for such good prices and it all goes to a good cause. We went to the Bougie Goodwill and it did not disappoint. Not as good as it usually was, but I'm not mad about it. And again, we spent so much money on what compared to what I just showed you guys. But in the grab bag section, y'all, look at this. They had 2 brand new packs of socks for men, which my boys have huge feet, so it's fine. I got these for Waylon. So they have a brand new pack of Adidas. The Adidas ones have the little Adidas logo on the top. They are all like low cut, which is what he wears. And the other side, we've got a Nike Everyday cushioned no-show. I was like, are you joking? Now it looks like there's a little stainage on these and they look a little off-white, like they're old, like somebody had them sitting and they never used them. It's fine, we will wash them. Both packs were $12.99. Now I thought that was kind of high at a Goodwill, but for what it was, to get 2 6-packs of name brand socks, because I've bought this kind before for the children and they expensive as hell, okay? I might even use the Nike ones because Waylon already has socks. He doesn't need that many socks. I might steal those for him and wash them myself, but the Adidas one's definitely going for him. I thought that was a good deal for 2 things of name brand socks. Why not? I wasn't gonna get this. I debated on it, but I Google lensed it and it's worth some coin because it was $5. I'm like, Goodwill, what are you doing? But it is silver napkin holder. I love the ornate detail of it. I wanted one for all year because we do napkins like for our movie nights and I like to have them in a napkin holder. I've been using my Halloween one forever, even when it's not Halloween, just because of that purpose. But I wanted one to sit out all year and I absolutely love this one. I didn't love the $5 price, but after I looked it up, I was like, okay, justified because it's $1 million online. So got that guy for all year. Got a physical media. I got the How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original cartoon. It was $1.99. Check inside because they're not always there. It was there. Got that for our Christmas DVD collection. And then the last item we got at the Bougie Goodwill was something for Trey. I've been hitting the jackpot with Trey. So we got him a brand new Chaps flannel shirt. It's still got the tags on it. It says original retail price $55. That's probably wrong. I don't know where it can't. They sell Chaps at Walmart now, so you know you can't be too careful about that. But this was $6. $6 for a brand new flannel in his size. Perfect. That is going to be a Christmas present. I've been doing good with that. Grateful to be able to get the boy some pieces on a lower price. Last stop was our food bank thrift, y'all, and I talked to the cashier. She's so nice. All of them are nice in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, y'all are killing it with the Christmas. She said, girl, that is not even a fraction of what's back there. Everybody is a volunteer that works here because all the proceeds go to the food bank. And she was like, we just don't have enough people to be able to sort it and get it on the floor in time. She's like, there's so much. She's like, please keep coming back and checking because every day we're trying to get the stuff out. And I was like, girl, don't you worry. Say less. Don't even say anymore. I got this vintage Christmas kitchen towel for $1. I love the ones that have the little hanging thing, like the crochet at the top. Are you joking? And I told you guys that like forest green is my thing. Forest green, black, you know, deep red is my thing for Christmas. It's got all the colors on there. Immediately loved, had to have that guy. Also got this throw blanket, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous. It was $12. I felt like $12 justified. Look at the Christmas tree. Look how pretty the bottom is with like the train, the bears. It's got the fray detail on it. But I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. And most of our blankets that we have are like your TJ Maxx like fleece ones, not anything really pretty like this. So I thought that that would be really, Saint is loving what it smells. Whatever's on it, he is loving it. I thought that'd be really pretty on the couch. Speaking of color scheme, I don't see a lot of black items for Christmas, to be honest with you. And again, this should have been $1 in my opinion, but because I don't see it that much, I went ahead and got it, and it was $2. It's a candle holder, so $2. I'm gonna put probably the ones like I hauled last week in the thrift. I have my candle plate. Yep, it fits perfect like that. So I can put maybe a cream one in there and actually burn it, be beautiful wherever when we put the Christmas decor out. But I thought that would match what we got going on really well. And again, I don't see it, so justified for the extra buck. Another piece of physical media, we got the cartoon Grinch, and we also do not have the Jim Carrey version on DVD, which we absolutely love this one. We watch it multiple times for the Christmas season. It's one of our favorites. $1. Goodwills are $1.99. These are $1. They're usually 50 cents. They mark them up for the holidays. It's fine. DVDs in there. Had to get that for our Christmas collection, but I will be so happy with the DVDs I got today. I saw this from afar and I scanned and showed y'all all of the like old school Walmart long sleeve Christmas tees and the sweaters and stuff. She said they have so many back there. I'm like, girl, brokey, because I'm buying like all that you have. I saw this from across and immediately threw it. I went and got a buggy. I usually just get a little hand thing. I got a buggy and went around for the blanket and then this guy. Look at this. And it's got the collar on it with the like drawstring, no hood, but love. It looks like a, I don't know, like a grandpa sweater. I love the freaking burgundy so much. Love the forest green, love our little reindeer, our moose people, whatever they are. I'm just loving them. And I said, oh my God, immediate, like how cozy. And it's so freaking thick and it's filled with fleece or whatever. Saint's like loves the thrift store smell. He would like die if I brought him in the thrift store. You would die if I brought you in there with all the smells. Oh, are you joking with this? Like I'm gonna be so cute for Christmas. I'm just saying, with all of my sweaters and stuff, and I have no place to go. Like somebody invite me to something so I can actually wear all this crap. That's what we got for day one. I mean, every single week is a banger, y'all. Get to your thrift store, manifesting. Good vibes for day two. We'll be hitting up Bougie Goodwill, regular Goodwill, and the food bank thrift again. There's also a new like antique consignment shop that just opened. I mean, everything's popping up everywhere, y'all. That just popped up. I might swing in there. We'll see. Y'all never know where we may go. Day two thrifties, we are at the Bougie Goodwill first. My expectations are low, to be honest with you guys, and I really want to go to the Restore, but I think the Restore is only doing the 50% off home decor on Wednesdays only and Saturdays, Wednesday and Saturday. So Thursday and Friday they aren't. That's what I'm thinking based on the signage we read yesterday. So I don't want to drive all the way over there and be disappointed, and they usually don't put a lot of stuff out until like the next Wednesday's a day, because that's the first day they open for the week. So let's go in here. We could be shocked. We always are. And then we're going to go to the regular Goodwill and our food bank thrift to see if they put any more sweaters out. Like I need another sweater, but we just having fun with this. Day two at the Bougie Goodwill, and look at the sconces. I hit the sconce jackpot. None of them fit the bill quite for me. Now looking back, this one I loved, but they only had one. If they would have had two, I definitely would have snagged those up. But they had a whole bunch of sconces. I'm here for it because y'all know I'm on the hunt. These tall, like gold candlesticks, I almost got those, but I ultimately put them back. A little watering can. This was just like the one I saw the other day, but it was a smaller one. So they must have put it out later. Love this hand painted vase situation. And then all of these rooster and chicken plates. One of them still, I'm going to show y'all, still has the wall hanging. So somebody took all this off of their plate wall. They're like, I'm done with the roosters, girl. Let's donate them. It's so funny when you see like a whole collection of something together, I swear. And then this was, I love this because I love the color, but I didn't know if it would fit over my stove. I'm going to show y'all something later. So I left it. I love the clocks. Y'all know I bought one and I am loving my clock so much. There's another one that's comparable. Look at this amazing painting. They want $40, Goodwill. Look at the old school Corel. I'm sure my mom had these. These are so nostalgic to me. They've got these soup and oyster like mugs. Those are super nice. Candle holders galore. I love this like lilac pink one, was really pretty. This platter was massive. I think it's what, $10? That was so nice. And it looked kind of retro. This, I was so shocked when I flipped it over. $10. It looks like somebody made that. I didn't Google Lens it to see anything, but I was like, Goodwill, you are tripping. Precious Moments. I know a lot of people are collecting these again, so they've got them out there. More stocking holders. Look, $2.99. I'm telling y'all, don't pay full price. And then look at these vintage Corelle mugs. I didn't see anything else to match. $2.99 a piece, but this is what they're going for online. That brought me back for sure. And then in the Christmas section, we've got a nativity set and more ornaments. Again, with the prices on some of these, I think Goodwill is kind of lost it a little bit, but hey, if somebody's collecting, I guess they'll pay it versus a reseller, right? And then we've got more of the different sensory things like I showed y'all last week. I thought was super cool. I should have got these candles. Y'all know I'm all about the candles. I don't know why. I have these Grinchmas sweatpants from Target in green from last year. Look, the tag's still on, $20, $8. If they were my size, I would have got them. Arola, my favorite. If they would have been in my size, I would have got those too for $5.99. Are you joking? And look at these gingerbread pants. Look at the Bougie Goodwill coming through. I got Trey a bunch of clothes. I'll show you all those when we get home. I got Waylon one item, and I got myself something that you guys are not going to believe. I almost passed it up. Holy smokes. Next Goodwill. Goodwill part 2. We've got some nutcracker salt and pepper shakers. Those were cute. I don't know why I didn't get those. Sometimes I am like in a fog. Look for my TikTok girls. I have finally found in a while a stair basket. I've never seen one, but everybody goes hard on the TikTokers. I love this basket so much. Love the color, love the size. But I am not paying the price for that when I know I can get them at the Restore for so cheap. I'm hoping I can find some more next week for the blessing box. Love this Christmas tree farm stand from like Kirkland's Hobby Lobby. Was cute. And this clock I thought was adorable for a mantle or a shelf. I really like this a lot. It's got the fleur-de-lis on the top. Y'all know that's our vibe down here in Louisiana, so I was digging it. Momo, if you're watching this, do you still have this food processor? I know she still got this. Like, damn, for that price, memories. This chair I wanted so bad, and all the furniture was 50% off, so that would have been $3.50. Why didn't I bring that home? Y'all please fuss at me in the comments down below. Why did I not bring that chair home? I wish they had 2. I would have gotten it. This little thing was on the cart, beat up, rusted the house, but pretty cool and vintage. The linens, don't pass it up. Look at these Christmas placemats. You know these are old as all hell, girl, for $1.99. I didn't get them. I'm on the hunt for a freaking tablecloth. I can't find one for Christmas to save my life. Look at these lab fall towels for $1.99. Love those. This American Eagle pullover. How nice is that? I should have got that for myself. Again, I don't need it because it's hot as hell down here, but $5.99. Zara, I've never bought anything from Zara, but look, they have it out in the wild. A sweater, $5.99. Look at this vintage cable knit Gap red sweater. Again, why didn't I get that? Oh, because I've bought so many, that's why. And then y'all wait till you see this, an Oscar de la Renta. Y'all remember Oscar de la Renta? Look at this little pullover situation here. And the price on it, $6.99. Not gonna lie, this Goodwill is runneth over with a lot of, in my opinion, junk right now, which is crazy because it's usually not. However, y'all, rummage through that junk because in that junk is gems. Cannot wait to show you guys the 2 things I got in there. Let's head over to the food bank thrift and see if our luck keeps continuing for this day too. Not much at the food bank thrift today, but a Bath & Body Works candle, never used at least for $6 and not used. Love these snowman candle holders. You could even put like cheese and crackers on those. Those are so cute. I almost got this loft green puffer jacket. It was just screaming Christmas to me, and I'm all about the green for $15, but it's so hot I left it behind. This old Calvin Klein puffer jacket for $10 or vest. I think this was Pioneer Woman. I didn't flip them over, but I'm pretty sure that's Pioneer Woman, right? This plate set, 16 piece for $15. Love the blue. If you're a blue girly, I see it everywhere. And then look at this cute like rooster little serving piece. And then y'all remember the cast iron last week? This one's brand new and huge for $20. I don't need it, or I would have gotten. And this GE roaster for $35, what a steal. One item acquired, and also got some information. I don't know the details, but something or other about everything being 50% off the day before Thanksgiving. Let's go, because I do plan on thrifting that Wednesday and then having my Stranger Things on that night because it doesn't come on until 7 p.m. So y'all will still get a Thrifting Thursday the week after Thanksgiving, okay? That is the plan. I got this, okay? I'm gonna show y'all when we get home what I'm gonna do with this. So this is a wall shelf. So it's supposed to go on the wall like this and be a little knick-knack shelf, okay? I'm not gonna use it for that reason. I've seen so many people on the Ticker Talkers use it for another reason. I've been on the hunt for one. I wish this one was a little bit longer, but it's gonna be fine for what I'm thinking I'm gonna use it for. So I'll show y'all when we get to the house. Back home, and we have our piglet here that has to be stage 5 clinger nosy. You guys know. First, Bougie Goodwill. Well, let's get into it. We got a bunch of clothes for Trey. I'm broken record. If you've been watching, I'm not gonna repeat myself, but I got him these sleep pants. So y'all saw me get the set for Waylon. I needed to get some for Trey. He's more of a PJ pant kind of man. He doesn't like PJs at all. He wears his undies. So does Waylon all the time. But he's been getting more into pajamas lately. Waylon has. Trey, not so much, but he will wear them if I put them on him. So I got him these elf ones. Look how cute they are. And they were just $3.99, $4. Son of a nutcracker. I thought those were so cute in his size. Perfect. Like, don't spend, y'all, we always think that, oh, $10 is such a great deal for PJ pants at Old Navy and stuff when they put them on sale. $4, okay? Under $5. You can't beat it. And they're only gonna wear it maybe once, especially if they're growing boys, you know what I mean? Bunch of shirts. We got a Reebok long sleeve for him, the little logo on the bottom. This guy was $5 in his size. Perfection. Love that like dry wicking material. You guys know I buy that for both of them all the time. And then we found one in Trey's size, a Magellan. Y'all know I'm always on the look for. These are the Columbia, but look how cute this blue one is with the gray stripe. Oh my gosh, immediately was like so giddy to see that. I know it's the little things. We got an Eddie Bauer top for Trey. Love this maroon and this gray color. This guy was $6.99. If I didn't mention it, the Magellan top was also $6.99. Found a short sleeve Adidas t-shirt for Trey. We love these basic like logo tees from Adidas. I've paid full price for them before. $3.99. Are you joking? Love the black, love the gray. It's brand new. You could tell by the feel of it. It's never been freaking worn. Love that. And then the last clothing piece we got was a shirt for Waylon. We got him a Magellan t-shirt. It's a size up, but it looks small, like when they dried it or whatever. Love the like bass on there. Y'all know they're all about fishing. $3.99. Now the score for Mama. Y'all are not going to believe this. So I was in the houseware section looking at the plates. You guys know I'm on the hunt for the plates and not wanting to pay the resellers the price, you know? And I did a double take, okay? So look, this is what I saw on the shelf. Now, y'all been seeing me buy these little plates at the Restore, and I saw in the little corner, I was like, there's a print on those salad plates. What the actual hell is that? Turn them around, and they say Cumberland. All right, y'all know I got the Mayflower plate set, the dinner set, and I kept looking, and it's them. So I'm gonna take the tape off and show you that I got a set of 4. Now I did buy, if y'all watched last week's video, I did buy another dinner plate. It came with the salt and pepper shakers, which I'll show y'all in a second with that shelf I was mentioning, and also 1 salad plate. So now I have 5 salad plates and 4 dinner plates, salt and pepper shakers, and I've got these 2 randoms, but you know I've been buying them at the Restore, so I will use them for candles and all the things. And this was $4.99. Are you joking? I could not believe it. I was just talking trash in the last video about, I don't need the salad plates. We don't eat off of them. We don't. But for $5 to be able to now have the whole freaking set, I couldn't leave it behind. If I said Mayflower, it's May Blossom. Close enough. Now these little plates that are plain, they are a part of it. I've seen the whole collection and it's like massive. Of course, I don't need that much, but these are a part of it. So got 2 of those at least. Look! They're perfect. Oh my gosh. Perfection. I could not believe, I would have just passed it by. And then I was like, trying to look, I almost took the tape off, honestly. But I was like, no, leave it behind. It's them. I could tell with the one little pattern right here, I could definitely tell. All 4. Jackpot. $4.99. Y'all. Dig at your Goodwill, double scan, make an extra round before you go, because you never know what you might find that you didn't see the first time. Second Goodwill, we got 2 items, and yes, 2 items for me. They were slim pickets, like I told you. There was tons of stuff, but nothing that like caught my eye. No clothes for the boys. I got some things for me. I'm going crazy with the Christmas vintage clothes, but you know what? I'm here for it. I am here for it, and I just gotta get some places to start wearing all this stuff. We're going this weekend to go eat for a bunch of people's birthdays, family members' birthdays. It's hot though. Like it was cold and now it's 80 degrees again. So I'm like, please be cold again so I can start wearing my crap. I got a Ralph Lauren button up. This was in the men's section. I passed one up a few weeks ago, you guys know, and I saw this one today and I was like, girl, it's your sign to get it. It's got the deep forest green, the gold, and the red in it. It is so freaking pretty. I'm obsessed. And this guy was how much? He was $6.99. Are you joking? With like a cami underneath it, leggings, jeans. Yes, it's perfection. Look at the butt. Oh, yes. I was like, why didn't you get the one the first time? But look, it was a sign that we got this one. And then this, I could not believe this. My Tommy Hilfiger fans, where are you at? Come to the front of the class, okay? Because back in the day, all right, Tommy was like a big thing and you were dropping that coin, girl. I remember paying $1 million for our Sadie Hawkins matching polos. At least that's the vibe it was down here. And looking back on that, like we were tripping paying that money for that for like a junior high dance. But I found a 90s vintage Tommy color block sweater. Are you joking? Look at the maroon detail on the sleeve, forest green with the logo. It feels like it's never freaking been worn. And y'all, this was only $6.99. $6.99. Are you tripping right now? I mean, excuse me, with some jeans. I'm gonna be so freaking cute. Take me back to the 90s. We're going. Saddle up, jump in. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Okay. I was like, this isn't for any of the boys. This is for mama. So the men's section was like on point at the regular Goodwill for your girl, and we definitely utilize. I'm gonna wash these, of course, guys. Make sure that if you are looking at any like sweaters and stuff that you definitely, they're different. This one's 100% cotton, okay? What sweater do you have in your closet that is made from 100% cotton these days is what I'm saying. It is so freaking rare. Made in India. Like, are you joking? Like, ugh. So make sure to follow the label when you're washing stuff so you don't ruin any of these pieces that you're buying from the thrift. I have not washed most of the vest for Christmas because of the little beading and stuff on there. You have to hand wash them like in the sink and stuff. So I'm gonna be doing that before I wear them, but I've been scared to with the other things I have washed and just looked at the label. Don't treat them like you do clothes nowadays is what I'm trying to say. And the last thing is the shelf that we got at the food bank thrift. So let me show you my thoughts on it. This is my stove and this is what I got going on. I got my little witch's kitchen sign that I'm gonna be taking down soon and just putting up for spooky season probably. I got my little Better Home and Gardens turkey salt and pepper shaker. So my thought process from what I've seen people do is they take the shelf and they flip it over like this to put on your stove. So now it's not an imbalanced surface. You've got a flat surface that's supported against the wall and you can put little knickknacks and trinkets on the shelf. Now, a lot of people I've seen have bigger and longer shelves where there's this and they have room on the side, which is pretty cool. This one doesn't, but it will fit the bill for right now. I am going to paint it the stain of the bread box since I have plenty of that left over so it matches and it's not this like off-putting white that's here. Don't come for me. I know some people are like, don't paint about that. It's going to match everything fine. But I thought that'd be cute. And let me show you the salt and pepper shakers that match the plates that we'll put here after the holidays. I currently have them on top of the bread box, which are so freaking cute. On top of the bread box, let's see if they fit that little shelf. They're kind of wide and fat, not gonna lie. They fit perfect. It's perfect and it's gonna look really good with the brown in here against that color of the bread box on this wood. Oh Lord, one sec, be careful. Don't be pulling it down like that or you'll be knocking all your stuff over, but it'll look so good. So excited for that. This guy was $3, okay? But it's real wood, all the things. I didn't mind paying it. If I see one better, longer, I will get that and then do something else with that guy. So that's gonna do it for this edition of Thrifting Thursdays. Thank y'all for shopping with me. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for the love and support. I love hearing what you guys are finding at the thrift. Y'all complaining about your thrift. All things thrift related, leave it in the comments down below. This is a safe space. This is a place where us thrifties that love to thrift, or even if you're a beginner and you're interested, this is the place to converse and talk about everything. I love it so much, so please leave that that comment down below. Like this video if you look forward to these every single week. Like I said, they're gonna be coming weekly, and I feel like it has turned into Thriftmas around here with all the gifts that we're buying and all the Christmas stuff that we are seeing in store. Subscribe if you're new. Like I said, we post every single week here as far as thrifting content. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Share this with someone that you think might be interested in thrifting as well, beginners or OGs, and we'll see y'all in next week's video. Bye y'all.